Well, hello, baseball fans. How is everybody tonight? Welcome. It's Friday night, and that means it's time for my good friend and the baseball genius, Gus Ramsey, and I to do GnR Run the Mets. Gus Ramsey, how are you tonight, sir?
Rich, I'm doing very well. I got one eye on the Mets, one eye on the draft because the Broncos have three third-round picks tonight. Thank you very much, Alabama, for Jerry Judy. We're very
Yes.
excited to have him. But as always, we don't have any actual baseball, so we're running this out, and so far, so good in Mets land.
Yes, definitely. So far, so good is right. We as we head into this evening, the Mets find themselves in first place, tied for first place though. Gus Ramsey with the Philadelphia Phillies, where our plan tonight is to go as we generally like to do, go a couple of weeks at a time. So we'll look at the schedule in a minute. But Gus, knowing where you are right now, what is a success to you at the end of 2 weeks?
Well, we're sitting 22-9, a little bit of an interesting stretch here coming up. I think a homestand where we can make a little bit of hay, and then an interesting road trip with Arizona on the back end of it. Arizona's off to a good start. The first three games tonight are important because it's three starting pitchers who've not carried their weight so far. It's been
Yes.
Grom and Syndergaard, and pray for something else. Um,
Go ahead,
so
rhyme with Syndergaard in
yeah,
on the spot. I dare you.
so the not we don't have our top two guys going against the Braves.
Right.
These first three games will be very important.
Indeed. So let's just jump right into it, shall we? Let's take
Yeah.
a look. Let's get into it. Let's.
Apropos of absolutely nothing, I finished my first 2020 season in MLB The Show, and
Okay.
The Nats won 117 games, which would be
Wow.
an MLB record. So
Wow. There
you
you
know,
go.
thankfully this sim doesn't like the Nats quite as much, but apparently they like the Phillies because the Phillies are right there with us.
Wow.
And we've got them looming. Looks like we'll be getting to them maybe next Friday night,
Yes.
maybe
So
2 weeks. We'll see.
so yes, as we said, here's the situation. Mets Phillies tied in the National League East at 22-9. The Braves lurking 5 games back, and we face them next, as you can see, followed by a visit from the Cincinnati Reds, and then we head out on the road to St. Louis and Arizona again, as Gus said. And here's all the numbers to back it up: Degrom and Syndergaard to combine 8-1, and then a veritable poo-poo platter with Porcello, Matz, and Stroman. A strong bullpen though, Gus. With the exception of Justin Wilson, the bullpen
Yeah,
numbers are looking
yeah. Well,
fantastic.
Wilson had the game where he had the little league inning. He came in and he had three guys in an inning, and that one really blew up on him. Can you click on Stroman for a sec? I feel like he pitched a good game his last time out. I just don't quite remember. Uh, yeah, he gave us seven, and if I remember correctly, it was a little bit better than that. The bullpen might have come in and given up a hit or two that allowed a couple of runs to score. So maybe he's coming around a little
Could be.
bit.
I mean, he's 2-0 in his last two decisions,
Yep,
right?
yep. That ERA has been coming down, so
Yeah.
maybe he'll step up. But these three games tonight, because we didn't have a great week last week, we
Right.
go 4-5. So I'd like to take two out of three here and then go to town on the Reds.
So, how would you like to approach it? We're going to play one of the Braves games. Do you want to jump right into one of the games? Do you have one specifically you want to attack?
I think we'll play game two. That's going to be a Matt start.
Okay.
I don't think I've managed a Matt start yet. I know we commented last time on him when we looked at one of the box scores and he gave us 5 innings and 92 pitches and typical Matt's kind of stuff. But this one, I think we'll just sim the first and jump into him. So,
You want to check the
um,
lineups here for the first game just to
yeah,
be sure?
Nimmo, McNeil, Alonso, Porter, yeah, that's our lineup. We got two guys at the bottom there who are a little frigid,
Indeed.
to say the least. But we're waiting on Cespedes. We
Mm-hmm.
gave Lowry a shot, and he got hurt taking the donut off the bottom of the bat, I think, and went right back on the IL. So we don't have too many choices but to run those guys out there. So we'll do it again.
All right. and we'll go ahead and we will start the game, and we will sim to the end. Right?
Yes. Sure, why not?
All right, should I do it that way, or I should do it that way? Yes, there we go. And a 9-1 Braves victory, Gus.
Well, fourth inning, more starting pitching woes.
Porcello, 3 2/3, 9 hits, 7 earned, 1 walk, 6 strikeouts. Ouch. That hurts.
Well, the first thing to look at is the home runs hit by the Braves, and 2 former Mets,
Our nemesis.
Danny Echeverria, who just will stick it to the Mets in perpetuity.
Perpetuity?
Yeah, there you go. And former Met Travis d'Arnaud.
Yep.
And Fultonavich is a good pitcher, and other than the buffalo and the polar bear, we got no offense from any other animals. So that is what it is. So let's jump in and try to win this middle game and get to a rubber game. Like I said, we want to take 2 out of 3.
Yep.
Earlier in the year, I commented on how the Braves have a knack of taking game 1 against the Mets, no matter when they play. So now we'll jump in here with Mr. Matz. Now, Matz will be an interesting start here against the Braves lineup that's got some lefty bats. It's going to turn Albies around, and of course Freeman's a lefty, so might have some success here. Wilson, I feel like we faced him earlier, knocked him around a little bit, but let's at least just take a look here. Let's jump into that Mets lineup, because we got nothing out of a lot of people that last game, so maybe we need to we're going to make some moves. So let's stick Dom in for Marisnik and put Dom in left and Nimmo in center.
All right.
I'm going to put Guillorme in for Rosario. Get another lefty bat in there. Let Ahmed have a day. And I'm just going to mess around with the lineup a little bit. We're going to go Mcneil 1. Nimmo is swinging it good, so I'm going to leave Nimmo there. Alonso's swinging it good, so I like all that. You look at the numbers, and there's not a whole lot to mess around with. True. So maybe I'm overreacting, which would be shocking for a Mets fan to overreact to anything. Let's switch Dom and Guillorme.
Okay.
And even though, Nimmo's got the 410, McNeil's got the 423. That's just a cosmetic move on my part. Well, but we'll leave it. Maybe McNeil will hit a leadoff home run and we'll be off and running.
Any thoughts on substituting the catcher position?
No, because we need this win.
Okay.
And I'll give Nito the start in the next game.
Okay.
But I like Ramos in there.
Okay.
Catchers are always a little tired. It's the nature of the beast.
All right. Are we ready to roll?
Yeah, let's play it.
All right.
So in real life, this was Ahmed Rosario bobblehead night. So I have benched him on his bobblehead night. So that's That's probably a controversial move. I'm sure Gary, Keith, and Ron are talking about that.
Absolutely.
Probably going to get a Steve Gelb sideline report at some point about that decision. But
you've got the camera focused right on you, and in the left corner is the Rosario bobblehead back and forth.
Probably some kind of and also they're saying, do you think that was a good decision? And I'm going, we'll find out. If Guillorme gets 3 hits, then no one's going to care that was Rosario bobblehead night.
That's right.
Inciarte, he's a spray hitter. He likes to bunt though. Let's bring corners in.
Oh, nope, just corners in. There we go. All right, and then pitch away.
Yeah.
All right, we're looking at you, Mats. We want a good game, and we don't want a 3-2. We don't want a full count to start, and yet that's what we get.
Yeah.
A full count to start from Mats. Earned run average of 7.04 entering the game. And he will walk the leadoff batter. Here's Albies.
Let's hold the runner.
1-1 count.
You can go a ground ball double play.
That is a gapper, and a run will score, I'm sure.
It's not the start we were hoping for.
Not the start we were hoping for at all. And Albies is in with a triple, an RBI triple. No one out, man on third.
Give me a shift to the right for Mr. Freeman. No, I don't want the extreme though, because I need my second baseman on the infield. So just
Okay.
right. Yeah, that's fine.
Freddie Freeman swinging at the first pitch, grounds it to second, will get the RBI. 1 away, 2-0 Braves for Acuna.
2-0 will not be the final score of this game.
Hitting .358 for the season, and he is drilled by Mats.
We're getting .444 against us this year, so.
Drilled by Mats. Here's Camargo.
I need to go visit the mound. I need to go let Steven know that the game has started. And, need him to focus a little bit. And
All right.
Let's go double play depth.
Okay.
And wait, hold on.
Okay.
Dansby Swanson came in, so that means Acuna got hurt.
Oh, you're right. I did not notice that.
Oh, so maybe that was a good thing by Steven Matz.
Oh my. Oh my. Controversy brewing here tonight.
Let's hold the runner, because Swanson's got some speed.
That's a high fly ball to center. Will be caught for an out. 2 away now, and Ozuna at the plate.
And let's just hold the runner here.
1-2 count. And that is grounded towards short and should be the third out and is. All right, Gus. So all things considered, 2 is not the worst case scenario.
Quality visit to the mound. You know, that's not unlike Steven Matz to give up some runs in the first inning. But he often settles down after that. But all right, we'll see if Mr. Mcneil in the leadoff spot is going to pay some dividends for us.
0-1 count to Mcneil.
His bat's going after that bad performance yesterday.
And
by the way, when the game started, it said the wind was blowing 21 degrees and wonder. I'm not sure whether it was in or out. I just saw 21 degrees. So,
where can I see that?
Early May, Citi Field, wind howling.
Yeah. I know that's around there somewhere.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, here's Nemo. All right, 2-0 count. That's a hitter's count, Gus. And Nemo hits it well. That'll be 2. Maybe 3. Nemo slides in a second with a 1-out double. I like that.
Yep. Alonso, let's check his numbers real quick. 317, 401, over 1,000 OPS, 12 bombs already, but I think he's only hit 1 or 2 while we're actually playing the game. So.
And he's also been rather cold lately, too.
Yeah. So see if he changes that here.
1-2 count to Alonso, and that is strike 3. So here's Conforto. We could use something here, Gus.
Yeah, I would like to get one back at least.
Conforto has a 1-2 pitch, and he strikes out swinging. So that is the end of the first for the Mets. 7-8-9 for the Braves.
But hard shift left here for Tyler Flowers, an extreme pull hitter. Not right, left.
Yep.
Your other left.
Let's see. There it is. Yep.
Matt's, let's throw some off-speed stuff, so maybe get him hit it into the shift on the ground here.
And that is grounded right into the shift. Perfectly placed defense, Gus. 1 away. For your tormentor, Echeverria.
I'm tempted just to walk him and get it over with. Go ahead. See what happens here.
2-1 count to him. And that is grounded hard to third and then be thrown out at first. 2 away. And here's the pitcher, Bryce Wilson. And he is swinging at the first pitch. And he grounds it to the pitcher. And there you go. 1-2-3 for Mats. Recovers well. Needed that. Needed that. And he has thrown 24 pitches through 2 innings. We'll take that all day, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely. All right, so
Yeah.
here's Ramos, Cano, and Smith. Ramos gets to a full count, and he will pop out one away. Here's Cano, who has been thriving under the management of Gus Ramsey. And he comes up hacking. First pitch drilled to opposite field. That's a base hit. Cano continues to get on base.
We always like it when Robbie goes the other way. He's locked in.
Here's another Gus Ramsey favorite, Dominic Smith. We doing anything here?
Just swinging away.
All right. 2-2 count. And that is hit to the right side. Charging in is the second baseman over to second for one, and that is a double play.
Ooh.
And that ends the inning. 2-0 Braves, top of the third. Inciarte at the plate.
Corner's in.
Corners in. And the pitch, 0-1 count. Grounded right to short. That should be one away and is. Albies. Turned around, as you said. 0-1 count to him. That is grounded hard to short and will be the second out. And now here's Freeman.
Hard shift right.
Hard shift right. There we go. Hard shift right for Freeman. 1-0 pitch. And that is grounded right to that hard shift right. Gus, once again, making all the right calls. Putting the team in position to win. Gus Ramsey, it's 2-0 Braves heading to the bottom of the third. Guillorme, Matz, and McNeil are due up.
Sounds like runs.
All right, looks interesting. 3-0 count. It's a 4-pitch walk, and Guillorme is on first with nobody out.
Let's take a pitch since he's thrown 4 in a row out of the strike zone. See if he wants to get himself into trouble.
There's ball one.
Yeah, let's take another.
Pickoff throw.
He's not going anywhere.
Ball two.
Take another.
Ball three.
Take another.
3-1.
Let's bunt.
3-1 count, bunted down the third baseline. Excellent bunt. Well done by Matz. A lot of pitches and then executes a perfect bunt. Didn't want to go to 2 strikes, did you, Gus?
No, you can't risk the fouling it off there, so I put it down there. But I like McNeil in this spot. A line drive somewhere, get us on the board.
All right, so here is Jeff McNeil.
He leads the team in RBIs with 30.
It is a 2-2 count, and he puts a charge in it. That is going out to left field, and that is a home run. Tie game. I like it, Gus.
Well, he's in the leadoff spot.
A 2-run, 1-out home run by Jeff McNeil, and that evens it up at Citi Field.
Both teams capitalizing on the leadoff walks. The Braves did in the first, the Mets do in the third.
All right, so it's 1 out and Nemo at the plate. In the unaccustomed to the number 2 spot, he gets a full count. And he will hit a base hit to center field. So the good vibes continue for the Mets. 1 out, the speedy Nemo at first base.
Let's take a pitch.
Do you want to go pitch by pitch?
Sure.
Okay.
I want to take a pitch here.
All right, 1-0.
This guy's hold runner is 50. Flowers is a 55. Boy, you hate to run with Alonso up and take the bat out of his hands, but there's only 1 out. So let's do send forced because I want him to actually go. I don't want this half go, come back stuff.
All right, send forced it is. It's foul ball.
Ah, interesting. All right, let's turn off the pitch by pitch and just swing away then.
1-2 count to Alonso. He strikes out. The woes continue for the polar bear.
Yeah, I'm going to have to check and see how Matt Adams is doing down there in AAA.
Oh, boy. Oh,
All right,
boys.
Conforto. Let's swing away with Conforto.
Conforto with the 2-2 pitch, and he strikes out looking. The Mets even
Wow.
it up, though. It's 2-2 heading to the fourth, and Matz has been pitching very well since a very, very rocky start.
That's 0 for 4, 4 Ks for our 3-4 hitters.
That is tough.
Duvall is an extreme pull, so let's hard shift left him.
All right, hard shift left to Duvall.
Yep.
And it is another leadoff walk for Matz. That is a bad sign.
Yep. So we're going to go double play depth and hold the runner.
All right, double play depth and holding the runner, 2-2 count. And that is hit well to left field, and it is gone. 2-run home run, and the Braves jump right back on top, 4-2.
So that's twice Matz has given up a leadoff walk and then damage afterwards.
And that was a no-doubter, 422-foot home run. All right. Ozuna at the plate now. 0-1 count to him. That is a slow roller to short. Rosario gets it, 1 away.
Yeah, see, that's the kind of things that Matz is capable of. Your team's back in the game, you're rolling, and then those walks, very demoralizing.
And that was Guillorme, excuse me. 2-2 count. Guillorme once again over to Alonso, 2 away. Here's Hechavarria. 0-1 count to him. And that is a slow roller to the pitcher. So, Gus, I mean, it's like Matz is locked in, except with the walk and the homer. It's twice happened now. It's amazing. 4-2 Braves, bottom 4. Ramos, Cano, and Smith due up. So here we go. 2-2 to Ramos, and that is strike 3.
All of our lineup is getting manhandled.
Here's Cano. And he is hit. So the hit by pitchers, some bad blood here, Gus.
A little payback. Wait, they're examining his hand, and he's going to have to come out of the game. Well, Robbie Cano got hit in the hand 3 separate occasions last year, so this is not surprising. So we're going to have to put Rosario in Cano's slot and move him to short and Guillorme to second.
All right.
But that now gives us at least a base running threat on the bases here. So let's come out and take a pitch and see if we can get up in the count. Something favorable.
And we do 1-0.
So let's just do Steele second here.
He does not go 2-0.
All right, let's take a pitch.
Strike 1.
All right, now we're going to go hit and run.
The hit and run is on with a 2-1 count. That is hit towards second. The only play is at first. 2 outs, man in scoring position for Guillorme.
All right. We ignited something last time up.
Guillorme swinging on the first pitch, grounds it over to short, throw to first, and that's it for the Mets in the fourth. Top 5, Matt's back on the mound, 48 pitches. He's got Wilson, the pitcher, followed by NCRT and Albies. Full count to the pitcher, and he strikes him out. Here's NCRT. We doing anything defensively for him?
No, we'll just play him straight up.
All right. Full count to him, and he strikes out. Matt's doing it the hard way. 2 full count strikeouts. Here's Albies. And that looks to be and is a 4-pitch walk to Albies.
Yeah, you always want to walk a guy right in front of Freddie Freeman. Let's go hard shift right here and outfield deep.
Outfield deep. Hard shift right.
Hold the runner.
Hold the runner. Full count. Strike 3. Whew.
3 full count strikeouts in the inning, but now he's at 1,006 pitches so far. So.
Matt's at 70 pitches.
Yep.
Through 5, which actually for him is great.
Yeah, it's fine. We'll let him swing away here.
Bryce Wilson also at 70 pitches, but only through 4. Matt's with the 1-2 pitch And that is a grounder down to first. The play is made. 1 out. Here's Mcneil, who had the 2-run home run in his last at bat. Swinging away. 1-2 count. That is a slow roller to the pitcher. Picks it up and throws it to first. 2 away. Here's Nemo.
2 for 2 in the 2-hole.
1-0 count to him. And that is hit well. That is gone. A home run for Nemo as soon as Gus says it. Hitting well in the number 2 slot. Boom. The Mets get one back. It's 4-3. Big hit, Gus. Big hit.
Yeah, now it's time for Mr. Alonso to step up.
That's right. So here is Alonso. 1-2 count.
1-2 every at bat.
That is strike 3 again. My goodness, 6 strikeouts for Wilson. It's 4-3 Braves now, heading into the 6th. Matt's still on the mound, 70 pitches. Doing well. What's that?
He's only giving up 2 hits.
Yep. No, I don't. Yeah, no, it's just it's nice to see. Duvall grounds it down to third. It is booted by Mcneil. Throw to first, not in time. Man on first, nobody out. Camargo at the plate.
Double play depth and hold the runner.
All right, double play depth, holding the runner. 2-0 count to Camargo.
His last time.
That's a looks like a pop fly. The center fielder gets it. That is not a pop fly. Fly out to deeper center than I thought. But regardless, 1 out.
Maybe the wind's blowing out.
Yeah.
And let's hold the runner here.
Here's Ozuna. Corners are in by default, Gus. You want that or do you want that off?
No. Let's go double play depth.
Okay.
He's not bunting.
All right. Ozuna, 2-1 count. That is just out of the reach of the shortstop for a single in the left field. First and second, 1 out. Flowers at the plate.
Let's do a hard shift left.
Hard shift left. Any thoughts of some bullpen action here?
Not yet.
Okay.
I'm going to go double play and get out of this.
Full count. Here's the pitch. That is a fly ball. Looks like a foul ball, but the play is made by Alonso. 2 outs. Good play by Alonso.
All right, here's our guy, Echeverria. Pitch away.
All right. 2-2 count. And that is another gapper. Oh, the dagger, Gus. As soon as the Mets score to get one back, the Braves get not just one. Looks like 2 are coming in on the 2-run triple from Echeverria. My goodness, Gus. It's 6-3.
I don't know if you know, it's when you talk about the greatest players in baseball, it's Mike Trout and Danny Echeverria. It's pretty much a 1-2 conversation.
Oh, boy.
Gosh, yeah. I could have walked him there, but with Matz, like you can't trust him to not walk the pitcher after you walk someone to load the bases. So, all right, well, let's see if we can get the pitcher out.
Okay. Full count to Wilson, and he walks him.
All right, well, now we got to get somebody up.
Okay.
Probably too late. Probably too late. Let's make it Gesellman.
All right. Do you want to walk to the mound?
Sure, we can go visit the mound.
Matz doesn't want to come out, even though he's given up 6 runs and has runners at the corners.
He's been tortured.
And just walk the pitcher.
Camargo, yeah. All right, let's pitch away.
Full count, Gus.
Another one.
And that, he hits him. He hits him on a full count. The bases are loaded with 2 outs.
All right, we're taking him out. I don't care if the other pitcher is warm or not. The wheels have obviously come off.
Selman is ready.
Yeah.
Here comes Gesellman.
This is the competitive aspect of this game hangs in the balance right here.
That's exactly right. Albie's at the plate. He's turned around now from the left side. 2-2 count. That is grounded down to first. Alonso picks it up and makes the play. So it's still a game. Still a game.
What an interesting looking line score there.
Yeah, no kidding. All right, so you've got Conforto, Ramos, and Rosario.
Yep. If we get a couple guys on, we'll get somebody warming up just in case we know to rally.
All right. That is a ground ball to second. Easy play. One away. Ramos at the plate now. Minter is in to pitch. And he proceeds to walk Ramos. So you've got that speed on the bases that you love so much.
Especially in front of Rosario. So if Rosario hits a triple, it'll really be a single.
That's right. All right. So any bullpen action you want to get moving yet or no? Okay.
No, let's see if Ahmed gets something going then maybe.
All right. 2-1 count to Rosario. He hits a fly ball to right. And that will be caught. 2 away.
He's really scuffling. Holy cow.
And now that brings up Dom Smith.
Against a lefty, but I'm kind of short-handed on the bench already, and I'm gonna have to pinch hit. So we'll just let's take a pitch. Maybe Minter will. No, guess not. All right, swing away.
1-2 count to Smith, and he strikes out.
Yeah.
6-3 Braves, top 7. Gesellman's still on the mound. Freeman.
Hard shift right.
What's that?
Hard shift right.
Hard shift right. Pitch to Freeman, swinging on the first pitch, and that is hit right into the right past the shift, unfortunately, for a leadoff single.
Double play depth and hold the runner.
Double play depth, holding the runner, 1-0 count. That is hit well, or hit high anyway, very high in the left field, 1 away.
Too high. Here's Camargo. Double play depth. You're good. Hold the runner.
All right. 1-2 count. And that is grounded, line to short. 2 outs. And Ozuna at the plate.
Hard shift left.
Hard shift left.
Yeah.
Hold the runner.
Yeah, sure.
1-1 pitch. That is hit opposite field. That's going to fall in for a base hit. First and third with 2 outs. Flowers at the plate.
Go ahead and pitch away.
3-1 count. Hitters count, but he walks. Bases are loaded for, yes, you guessed it.
Let's go visit the mound.
Okay.
And let's get in there and warm somebody up. Let's make it there. Let's make it Brock.
All right.
And let's see if someone can get out Mike Trout.
1-1 count. Hechavarria grounds it to short, over to first, and the Mets are still hanging around. The Braves have had a couple of shots to bust this open, Gus.
Yep.
They haven't done it yet. Bottom 7, you got Guillorme, Gesellman, Mcneil, so a lot's going on now.
Yeah, we got to swing away with Guillorme.
Okay. 2-2 count, and that is a line out to first, 1 out.
Now we got to pinch hit. Let's go with Mr. Nunez.
Eduardo Nunez to pinch hit for Gesellman. Swinging away, right?
Yep.
1-0 pitch. And that is a ground ball to short. Play made, but no, it gets by the first baseman, and Nunez will be at second with 1 out.
Use a little help.
here's McNeil.
Got all these lefties against their lefty, but swinging away.
McNeil swinging on the first pitch. That is a line out to short, but he does not make the play to second. So luckily, no double play. 2 outs. And Nunez at second for Nemo.
3 for 3.
Nemo swinging away on the first pitch, and that is hit opposite field for a single. Any chance for the run to score? The run is coming around. Here's the play at the plate. The Mets have scored another. It's 6-4.
And here's Pete Alonso, tying run at the plate, 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts against the lefty. Couldn't want anything else than this.
0-2 count, strike 3. Ugh. Wow. Alonso is colder than cold, impossibly cold right now.
He's a little bit in the winter cold.
All right, so Bratch is in the pitch, correct?
Yeah, but as long as we're there and it's close, we don't want this to get out of hand at any point. So let's warm up Diaz.
All right, Diaz is now throwing. Top 8, Bratch in to face the pinch hitter in Charlie Culberson. Full count.
A lot of those.
A lot of those. And that is, looks like going to fall in for a single. To left, maybe even, nope, not two. Single. Leadoff single. Inciarte at the plate. Nobody out. Man on first. Double play depth?
I wonder if they would bunt here. No, we'll go double play depth and hold the runner.
All right. 0-1 count. And he is hit. Oh. Wow. So many hit batters.
Let's go visit the mound.
Okay. I feel good. I really do, he says.
Well, we're gonna bring in Diaz.
All right, here comes Diaz.
You had your chance, Mr. Brock.
And you blew it. Here's Diaz. Oh, wait, what happened? Oh, no, he has to face one more hitter first.
Oh, that's right, the minimum rule. Damn. All right, well, double play depth. Those new baseball rules.
1-0 count, and that is smashed. Smashed into deep right center field. That'll plate one. Second and third. Nobody out. We wanted Diaz in. We couldn't get him in, Gus. That's a great example of how that could really influence the game.
Yep.
I assume Diaz comes in now.
Yes, sir.
Oh, my goodness. All right, Freeman at the plate. Going to walk him to load the bases and force and get the forces? Or you're going to pitch to him?
I don't know that I can load the bases with Diaz on the mound. I'm actually going to bring the infield in and hope for a strikeout or weak count.
Sorry, I didn't mean to visit the mound. All right, infield in. Pitching.
Yeah.
1-2 count. Diaz strikes him out. 1 away.
That's a big one.
Duvall now.
Duvall's I'm just going to go corners in here because I don't know why, just because.
All right. Full count. Ball 4. Bases loaded, but that does give you the force.
Not the end of the world. Now we get a double play to get out of the inning. If he throws it over, go double play depth.
Okay, double play depth it is.
If he throws strikes.
3-1 count. And that is hit well. But it looks like the play will be made in right. Conforto is going to throw home. The run will score. So it's a sacrifice. 2 outs now, first and third. 8-4 Braves.
It's been a game of twos for the Braves.
And Ozuna at the plate. Just pitching to him.
Yeah. 2 in the first, 2 in the fourth, 2 in the sixth.
1-2 pitch, and that 1-1 pitch, and that's a base hit. That plate's a run. 9-4. Wheels have fallen off. Flowers at the plate.
Pitch away.
2-2 count. Diaz strikes him out. So rough inning for the Mets. It's 9-4, bottom 8. Conforto, Ramos, Rosario. Any chances lie here? Do we want to warm anyone up here?
Go ahead and warm up Familia. Let him eat some innings in the ninth. Save the other guys.
Melanson in the game. Conforto at the plate. Mets trail by 5. Conforto flies out to left field, 1 away. Ramos swings on a 1-1 pitch, and that is a ground ball to short. 2 away. Rosario hitting 159. 159er. Swings at the first pitch. That is a line out to third. A 1-2-3 inning for the Mets. Sad.
Let's put Familia in there.
All right, he's ready to go. And it's Hechavarria. 2-0 swinging. And wouldn't you know it, that's going to be at least 2. Unbelievable.
Can't explain it.
Unbelievable.
Other than chip a man out of $1 million, he's gonna be pissed.
Riley is into pinch hit.
We're just pitching away at this point.
1-2 to him. And of course it gets away from Ramos. I don't know if that was a wild pitch or a pass ball. Man on third, nobody out. Riley hits it to second. That'll play to run. And he actually gets in there with an infield single. It's a catastrophe, Gus. Absolute catastrophe. The Mets were right there. And then they blew it. There's a little dribbler in front of the plate. They get the lead runner. Here's Albies. He's got an 0-2 count. He takes strike 3. And 2 away for Freeman. We're doing shifting here?
Nah.
Nope. All right. Full count to Freeman, and he walks. Duvall at the plate. 2-2 count to him, and he strikes out. Brutal. And it's Smith, Guillorme, and Familia scheduled up, obviously not. So what are we doing here, Gus?
Just swinging away until we get the Familia spot.
All right. Shane Green in the pitch. He strikes out Smith. Here's Guillorme. 2-0 to Guillorme. There's a dribbler over to second. It looks like he'll beat it out. There's a infield single. And your choices are really Davis or Marisnik here.
Let's go with Marisnik here.
Marisnik is falling out of favor in the Ramsey regime.
Yeah. He might be falling all the way to Syracuse.
He strikes out looking. 2 outs for Mcneil. Bless you. Mcneil swinging on 1-1, grounds it to second. It's over. The Mets lose badly. 10-4. 10-4. Woof.
Well, I'm curious the injury to Acuna.
Yeah, good point.
I mean, Nemo gave me a 4 for 4 out of the 2-hole, and everybody else was pretty awful.
Fractured hand, Gus. He's out for 6 weeks.
All right, well, that's the one good thing Steven Matz did today.
All right. So now what? After we get a couple of achievements.
So now, if you ever played Stratomatic and you got into a losing streak, you probably went with the shuffle lineup from time to time. where you just kind of took the cards and randomly drew, and whatever you drew, that was your lineup. So we're going to do as best as we can for a shuffle lineup in this next game.
All
So
right.
let's finish. Let's finish today.
Okay.
We didn't have any injuries that game, right? Just the Braves. Yeah, we just had our egos
No,
bruised.
Cano. Didn't Cano get hit?
Oh yeah, he got hit in the hand. What's
Yep.
his deal?
But it's only a dislocated finger, so he's day to day.
Okay. All right. So they're pitching. Kyle Wright is a righty, is he not?
He is.
All right. So let's jump in the lineup. We're going to move some things around. Dom is going to go into first base for Alonso. Nunez is going to go to third base for Mcneil. Mcneil is going to go into right field for Conforto. JD goes in for Marisnik. And then put JD in left and Nimmo in center. All right. Now, who's going to hit where? Put McNeil in the 3 spot. Leave Nimmo and Nunez. I'm good with that. Put Cano in the 4. JD in the 5. Dom in the 6. Is Cano day to day, or is he?
Cano is day to day, and the injury has no impact on his hitting or running, only on his throwing, and that is minimal.
All right. Well, then we're going to tell him to suck it up. We need a win. Davis, Dom, Rosario, Nito. All right.
Ready?
We'll see how that works. Yeah, what could possibly happen?
What could possibly happen? So we're going to go ahead and we're going to simulate the game.
Yeah.
Stroman on the mound. And the Mets win 4-3. They needed that one. Oh my goodness, did they need that one? Whew. Looks like it took everything they had, too.
Stroman helping himself. 2 RBI.
I did not see that. I can't move it. So he went 7 innings, 3 earned, 4 walks, 5 strikeouts, gave up 3 home runs, threw 106 pitches. That's good. Betances with a good inning and Lugo with a good inning. So excellent bullpen once again. Nemo with the home run. Big home run in the 3rd inning.
Well, when did Stroman get his hit? Because he drove in
Stroman drove in 2 with a double in the 4th.
Yeah.
And that would appear to be what knocked right out of the game.
He had a bit of a little league game there. Be the winning pitcher and get the big hit. Yep. All right. Well, that was a big salvage. The offense, only 5 runs or 5 hits, but they cranked out 4 runs and did what they needed to do. So now we got a day off. So now I want to look at our roster.
Okay.
Finished today.
All right.
And can you give me the rosters and transactions view where we see like all the minor league teams and all that?
There we go. By the way, Lowry is eligible to come off the injured list and has a couple days left.
Yeah. All right. So I want to do a couple things. I'm gonna call up my guy Andres Jimenez.
All right. I was wondering when
Uh,
we were going to see him.
um, and I guess to do that, I'll have to send Guillaume down.
Where is he? Oh,
He's
it's
right
right
at
at
the
the top.
top. Yeah,
All right, so you're sending Gourmet down?
yeah, because I only need so many infielders. I'm getting close to probably kicking Eduardo Nunez to the curb, but for now, we'll.
All right.
Uh,
The highly touted prospect is now officially at the big club.
and then what do I have in Syracuse for outfield?
Let's take a look. You've got
Parker.
Cordell. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, just I mean, I know Parker's the guy they got from the Rangers this year. Um,
Slim pickings, frankly, if you're looking at overalls
yeah,
and potentials.
this is why last year when Tebow went to the Mets camp and people were like, "Oh, he's taking away playing time from prospects." I'm like, "What prospects? The Mets don't have any minor league outfield prospects. If they did, Tebow wouldn't be playing for God's sakes."
Right.
Where is Tebow, by the way? Is he on that Syracuse
He's
team?
going to be very likely down here. Where is Tebow? That's a good question. I thought he was a double A. Is he even
Well,
on the roster?
he played all of last year in AAA.
Yeah,
Is
so
he
then he's
there?
probably a triple A.
Not there though. You
Uh,
organize that by position?
let's take a look here. Kingsport Mets, Rookie League.
Well, he certainly shouldn't be there. Let's see. He's unhappy. He doesn't want to be in Kingsport.
No, who would?
Yes,
That's a good looking Tim Tebow
it
photo
is.
right there.
Let's move him up to AAA where he belongs.
All right, now he's in triple A.
Now he's feeling normal. By the way, Tim Tebow should always feel happy. Like that,
Exactly.
never upset.
All right.
All right, but my issue is I don't have anybody to replace Marisnik. Click on Jarrett Parker for me. I think Jarrett's his first name. I'm not even sure.
You want to look at the ratings?
So he's 60 in left. He cannot play center at all. But it gives me some flexibility, and he's got some pop.
Yeah.
He's got some discipline. All right, let's see if we can send Marisnik down without. I don't know what his option situation is or whatever, but
Well, we'll find out.
he's not helping us any.
No. I knew he was in trouble tonight. I knew he was in trouble. Let's see if he can just go down. He can. He's a triple A now, Gus Ramsey.
We're gonna call it Mr. Parker. Try some fresh blood.
All right. Two men. Welcome to the big leagues, gentlemen.
And then have the AI reorganize our minor leagues, and then let's check to make sure Tebow doesn't get reallocated.
So ask AI to set up the complete minor league system.
Yeah, I assume that means they adjust the lineups and all that stuff.
And let's see what happened to Tebow. He
See
went
if
to
that-
the Brooklyn Cyclones.
Okay. Well, then let's move him back.
Right.
Sorry, Tim. Wrong. Stop in New York. Keep going north.
All right. Now he's back again.
All right. And then do we have to send someone out? What's the Syracuse?
Doesn't look like it. What's that?
What's the Syracuse roster situation? Total number of bodies.
Let's take a look. Hold on a second. I can do this. All right. So let's see here.
Just click the rosters and transactions.
Yeah, organized by position there.
We have 26 players. Is that the number for AAA this year?
I don't know. I'm going to say sure, but I don't know.
Just go to the Mets home screen. Okay, I'm sorry. Hit rosters and transactions now, and we can see there. Syracuse, 26 players. Let's see how it's got. Maybe it doesn't care. Because like at the Mets, it shows 26-26, but for Syracuse,
Right.
maybe it doesn't. All right, so I think we're good.
Okay.
All right, so now we're going into this series with the Reds. Can we see who the Reds are pitching?
Yes. The Reds are pitching Molly, Desclafani, and Sonny Gray.
All righties. All right, so I want to jump back into that righty lineup because even though I messed it around a little bit, I don't really want to do that. We got to get Pete back in there and all that. So, oh, it's back to the default. Okay.
Well, it's actually completely gutted because we got rid of a couple guys, so we got our work cut out for us here.
Um, I'm not too worried about the depth stuff. I just want to make sure it's Nimmo, McNeil, Alonso, Conforto, Ramos, Cano, Rosario, and then so what position are we missing there? An outfielder?
We are missing
Yeah,
a center fielder.
right. So, um, Dom's only hitting $1.67. All right, I'm gonna stick Parker in there. Let's put him in left and move Nimmo over to center.
All right, so Neil's going to center. Parker's in left. All right.
And as long as we're at it, let's put Jimenez in the game. Give him a start.
All right. So just make him the starter.
Yeah, just
All
for
right.
today, just for the first game. So that means Ahmed's got a nice little 2 days off here after the day off in this game to study some film and
Oh,
get his.
wait. I put Jimenez in at shortstop. Oops.
Yeah, that's where I want him.
Right. I
Yeah,
mean, I put him in at left field by mistake.
uh,
Who's our left fielder?
Parker.
Parker. Parker's our left fielder. Jimenez at shortstop. There we go.
Yeah. Nimmo, McNeil, Alonso, Conforto, Ramos, Cano, Parker. All right, we got some lefty sticks in there.
I should tell the bench coach. I should do something. Generate the depth chart based on these lineups, right? Is that the move to make? I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. That way. Okay. There we go. All right. Good. That's easy.
Yeah. And we got DeGrom on the mound, right?
We have DeGrom on the mound.
All right. Well, let's take care of the Reds. And if we can win these three, now we got a 4-game win streak going. So.
All right. It wants us to set the lefty as well. Do you want me to automate it, or do you want to set the left-handed lineup here?
Lefty lineup. I want Nimmo in the game. So just stick him down in the 8-hole for now, and then let me look at it. So against the lefty lineup, I would go Nimmo lead off.
By the way, question in the chat: who did we send down to get Parker up? It was Marisnik, and we also sent GnR down to get Jimenez.
Yeah. So let's go Nimmo. This is our against the lefty lineup, even though we don't face a lefty anytime soon. Let's go. I want to do what Numbnuts did last year for the Mets. I'm going to put Alonso in the 2-hole. McNeil, Ramos, Conforto. Yeah, that's fine right there, like that.
Okay.
It's a while before we have to face a lefty, but good enough.
All right, very good. And we're not facing any righties anyway, any DHs. So, all right. So, set the lineup. Make sure the lineups are what we want, I guess, right?
Yeah.
So there you go.
I've got a little bit of a lag on my end, so I'm not seeing the lineups yet.
Okay.
McNeil, Nimmo, Alonso, Conforto, Ramos, Cano, Parker, Jimenez. All right. Let's get the new guys some action.
All right. We'll start the game and we'll sim it. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Just making sure. Come on, DeGrom. Do it for us. Reds win 5-2. Even when DeGrom is staked with a 2-run lead. Oh, but look at that. It looks like the bullpen gave it up. Yep.
Phew, good day ever. Well, that's a very DeGrom game right there.
DeGrom actually does get hung with the loss, though. He went 8+.
That means he left the game with some guys on base, and Betances gave it up.
Yep. And then Wilson came in and mopped up. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, he liked to start the game, win the games that he starts. How do our new guys do in the lineup? Parker,
Let's
0
see.
for 5, Jimenez 1 for 4. Parker 3 strikeouts. So nothing there.
Parker left 10 on base.
Well, welcome to the Mets.
10.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. Okay. Let's keep rolling, right?
Yeah.
Now, we have a draft pool that we can review, but this is the 2020 season. We're not doing like a 2, 4, 8 year situation here, right, Gus? So,
yeah, I have no interest in the draft.
Okay. Very good. To the next game against the Reds, Syndergaard on the mound, and DeSclafani pitching for the Reds.
Let's put Ahmed back in the game for Jimenez. Mr. Cano seems to be healthy. What's this guy? Yeah, okay, that's fine. Let her rip.
All right. Here we go. 3-2 Reds victory.
Man, the offense is just struggling big time. Another 0 for 4 by Alonso. 4 hits.
Moustakas hit the game-winning hit in the 8th.
Off of Syndergaard.
Yep.
Remember how hot this offense was in April?
I do. It is not there right now.
No, let's leave the game. Let's go to the schedule. So 1 run, 4 runs, 4 runs, 2 runs. And let's go back into April for a second. Shutout. Yeah, just not a lot of offense.
Nope, it's bad.
In the last week or so. All right, let's finish today and put that ugly number on the board.
Lowry's eligible to come off the injured list.
So let's stick him on a rehab assignment. I'm not going to send Jimenez back down yet.
Okay.
Well, this has been a disastrous evening so far.
Going to try to salvage.
Yeah, I mean, God, you can't, 2 and 4 homestand.
Oof.
I mean, we'll take it at this point, but that would be really, really bad.
Set the lineups and see what happens?
Sure.
All right.
It's our friend, Mr. Porcello.
It's a noon start today, too.
Oh, yeah, everybody wake up. Let's go. Alonso's just killing us right now. So let's I'm going to put Jimenez at the top of the order. He's young. He'll be awake at noon, ready to run. I'm going to go Nimmo 2, Mcneil 3. I'm just going to load up on the lefties. Cano 4. Ramos, Conforto, Alonso 7, Parker 8, and all the armchair quarterbacks can get mad at me for hitting Alonso 7, but maybe it'll wake him up a little bit, sitting down there so low in the order.
All right, you ready?
Sure, Mr. Porcello. He's ice cold with his airplane 7.57 ERA.
It's brutal. All right, let's go. Come on. Give me a win. The Mets win 3-2. Oof, thank goodness.
Cranked out 7 hits that game.
Porcello was exceptional. according to the press anyway. Exceptional. He goes 6 innings, 5 hits, 2 earned runs, does get the win. Diaz a scoreless inning, Wilson a scoreless inning, Lugo a scoreless save.
Alonso 1 for 2 with a double and a walk.
Yep.
Maybe black fly. Sack fly.
All right, let's. Uh-oh. Nemo has a hamstring strain, and he'll be out for 2 weeks. I guess we'll put him on IL and bring Lowry on, I guess, right?
Or I could call Marisnik back up. I don't really need Jed Lowry right now. I got.
Well, he won't last long, right? He'll give you a couple of at-bats before he blows his knee out or something.
I just don't have anyone who's an actual center fielder on the roster. Then
Right.
what's Conforto? Click on him. Let me see what he's in center field. He's always the bottom
There he
end.
is. He can play. He's not good, but he can play the position.
He's the best we have.
Yeah.
Well, what this means is, yeah, you know what? Because Mcneil's now going to have to play outfield, so we'll call up. Well, let's DL Nemo. We'll call up Lowry.
All right. So we are DLing Nemo for the 10 days, right?
Yeah,
Okay. Bringing Lowry back.
bring Lowry back.
All right. And now that's what our lineup looks like.
All right, so McNeil becomes our right fielder.
All right.
Conforto becomes our center fielder.
Right.
JD Davis is going to be our left fielder.
JD Davis saying, finally.
Yeah, maybe he'll be ignite our offense a little bit. Let's put Ahmed in at shortstop.
Ah.
And let's put Nunez in at third.
Nunez lucky to have a job.
Well, we need him now. All right, so from a batting order perspective, I'm going to go McNeil 1, Alonso or Rosario 2. It's time for him to get hot. Cano 3. Alonso, Conforto, Ramos. Davis, Nunez. So autofill in the depth chart there. Do I like that? Click on Lowry for a sec. Let me see what he is defensively in those different positions. He's on the bench there. So his best position is
second base, third base, and a very small amount of shortstop.
Right. So he could play third maybe instead of Nunez. He's a switch hitter. Yeah, let's put him instead of Nunez at third. And he can stay where he was in the batting order. And then for lefty lineup, same thing. Neil goes to right field. Conforto goes to center field. JD's going to play left. In this case, I'm going to put Nunez in at third base instead of Lowry. Just like them against lefties. Lineup wise, McNeil, Rosario, Alonso, Ramos, Florida, Davis, Canones. I guess hit Robbie 3 and Alonso 6 and Davis 7. Leave the Buffalo up there. All right. Yeah, that works.
All right.
All right. 24 and 13. We were 18 and 4. So we
Yeah,
are
let's
now.
take a look. We haven't even looked at the standings. We're now 2 games out of first place.
So we are
And
now
let's look at
six,
the. Yeah, let's look at
6
this.
and 9 in our last 15.
We are at least in playoff position still. Obviously, still very early. It's May 7th, but
Yeah.
still want to know where you are. But yeah, we have been struggling to say the
And
least.
click on the info tab so we can look at some of those numbers. Yeah, so all those batting stats that were first are no longer.
We're also significantly better than our Pythagorean, so the game is sort of telling us that we've been playing above our heads, which is a little scary too.
Yeah, well, that's because we had some good managing early on.
That's exactly right. That is
Uh,
exactly
and
right.
we're 15 and 3 in one-run games.
And
So
right, and look at that. We were 16 and 6 at home, coming off a 2 and 4 road.
yeah,
I mean, 2 and 4 homestand. My
yeah.
goodness.
Right now the pitching is just too inconsistent. I mean, we talked about the starters, but even the bullpen has been very hit and miss. It's either been great or atrocious. There hasn't been much middle ground there.
Yeah.
So. All right, so now we are going into St. Louis,
Yes.
and it looks like we got 2 righties and a lefty. So let's sim our way through these before we go to the Arizona series.
All right. You want to look at the lineup for the Cardinals here, real quick?
Yeah, sure. Our old friend Adam Wainwright on the mound. We really need Ahmed to start doing something. I mean, a 449 OPS is.
Doing anything with the lineup?
No, that's how we set it. We're good to go.
All right. Here we go. We're going to simulate the game.
Steven Matz, an ERA under 7.
And Mets lose 11-5, including getting bombed out early.
Steven Matz is just killing us. Cano 4 for 4, and everybody else not a lot of much of anything. Robbie Cano hit 2 triples.
Robbie Cano hit 2 triples.
There must have been 2 collisions by the Cardinals outfielders for Robbie Cano to have 2 triples.
Mats goes 2 2/3, 5 earned. Brutal.
He's gonna get David Peterson called up if he keeps this up.
Absolutely brutal. By the way, the chat is telling you you should change your theory and allow yourself a major trade or two.
Well, yeah, if I can just acquire Danny Echeverria, all my problems will be solved.
That's a fair point.
Clearly a much better shortstop than Ahmed Rosario. What did Rosario do, by the way? I looked like he was 0 for in that game.
Rosario was 1 for 4 with an RBI.
All right. There's only so much I can do, the moving around, and
Yep.
I mean, at some point the guy's got to hit.
All right, here's the next game.
Stroman was solid his last time out.
Yep.
I mean, at some point, you got to hope the guys do what they need to do. Let's see. They're pitching a righty, and Nunez is in at third. So let's put stick Lowry back in there at third.
Lowry has actually not been injured yet.
Yeah, one whole game.
One whole game.
I'm gonna leave JD in there because I want to see if he gets going. He deserves an opportunity.
All right. Ready?
Yeah, Stroman, he's 4-1. The results haven't always been pretty, but
here we go. Mets win 6-4. JD Davis 4 for 4, 2 doubles, 2 singles, scored 3 times. Mcneil gets the win.
Well, look at Davis and Lowry
Lowry
combo.
hit a 2-run home run in the top of the fourth.
They combined to go 7 for 8.
Wow. Nice lineup management, Gus. You say there's only so much you can do. You got to do everything you can do, right? And you did it that time.
We'll take it. Let's scroll down to the pitching.
Stroman could not get through 5. Could not get through 5. Waka looks like got a key out, and then it was the bullpen time. Familia, the Betances, and Lugo go combined for 4 scoreless innings.
All right. Well, this will be, we start to feel a little bit better about ourselves, and we can take 2 out of 3 in St. Louis. And now
That's
we
right.
got DeGrom on the mound.
That's right. So what do you want to do here, Gus?
I want to play the Arizona game.
Okay.
So we're going to sim this one. Although the sim hasn't been too kind to Mr. DeGrom.
All right. So here's your lineups.
And they got Flaherty going this game. All right. Ahmed still is not going, so I'm going to give Jimenez a start. Nito is in that catcher. Lowry just had a good game, so he needs to play. So put him in for Nunez at third, and switch him in Jimenez in the 2 and 7 spots. And I'm gonna keep riding JD. So all right, there we go. I mean, I kind of want to keep playing Ramos, but he's old. He's a catcher. DeGrom doesn't like to pitch to him anyway.
All right, here we go. 6-2 Cardinals, including 5 in the 7th. A killer.
All these late rallies against DeGrom.
DeGrom gets the loss. 6 earned in 6 1/3. And that brings his ERA up to 3.65, which shows you how well he has pitched before this game.
Can we look at the game log and see what happened there?
Yep. What inning was that?
Like the 7th, I think, or the 6th. There you go, bottom 7.
Bader singles. DeJong singles.
Single on an error.
Molina hits a 3-run bomb. Or no, 2-run bomb.
Yeah. And then a walk, and then a Tommy Edman 2-run.
And then another home run.
Yeah, I feel bad. I mean, I don't want to play every game that Jake pitches, but the sim does not treat him as well as
You need your TLC.
Apparently.
So let's see where we are. We're heading in the Arizona series, playing very poorly, and we are 3 games behind the Phillies now. And we've got Leake, Ray, and Bumgarner in front of us before we get back home.
All right. And we got the Braves nipping at our heels.
And I put it in air quotes, comfortable wild card lead.
Yeah. By the way, Cespedes getting closer.
Yes. Cespedes is only 2 days away, so we'll have him available for that homestand.
Well, now I want to sim to just the last game and get him in the lineup.
You want to do that?
Yeah, so we'll sim these first 2 Arizona games, and I'll play the third.
All right.
Just to get him in there.
Get the lineups ready for you. Any changes for this? Syndergaard versus Leake?
Against Leake. I mean, there's so much bad going on right now. It's hard to say. Alonso had a couple hits last game. Maybe he's coming around. Arizona, the ball flies pretty well. JD's all right. Let's put JD at third base and put Jarrett Parker in left field, and take out Nunez. playing a hunch. Ball flies in Arizona. Maybe Parker will get a hold of one.
All right, you ready?
0 for 9 so far, though. He's going to earn himself a trip to Syracuse in a minute. Yeah, let's go.
All right. And the Mets win big, 15-5. Mcneil 4 for 6 with 4 singles.
8-run eighth.
Dominic Smith with a timely hit, 2-run double in the top of the 8th to put the Mets ahead 8-5. So the Mets scored a lot, but they scored a lot late.
Porto homer. J.D. Davis homer. Syndergaard 3 innings and came out of the game.
5 earned, 3 hits, 3 walks.
He didn't get hurt, did he? He just stunk.
Says he's fine.
Well, there's that hit and miss bullpen again. They gave up nothing after the.
Look at that. Waka, Familia, Diaz, Bratch, Wilson. Nothing.
Go up to the lineup just so I can
Well,
see.
look at that. 5 earned off of Chafin.
So McNeil 4 for Rosario, 2 hits and 2 runs. Alonso.
Conforto with 4 RBI.
Parker drew a couple of walks.
Parker got a, yeah.
All right. Well, hey, 15 runs, 18 hits. We'll certainly take it.
Absolutely. 2 days for Cespedes.
So
Make
we're,
it one day.
26 and 15. Yeah, and for some reason I feel bad.
All right. Can we win the second game?
All right. So now they got a lefty in there, right? Robbie Ray.
They do.
So our lefty lineup. We're going to give Cano a day off. I'm okay with that. McNeil, Rosario, Alonso. Put Lowry up in the 2 and drop Rosario down.
Rosario has a lot of at bats for somebody who's hitting 163. You know that?
It's not like I have a lot of other choices.
No, I know. It's not a criticism. It's just you don't ever see someone with that many at bats hitting that badly, I think.
Yeah, especially a guy who hit 270.
Oh, he's a good player. I love Rosario.
I don't know what he did out of the park.
I don't either.
All right, who we got? Mr. Porcello. He's still cold. This will be interesting because we had to pitch a lot of innings out of our bullpen in the last game, and now we got a starter who might not give us length. So
that's a good point.
Actually, you know what? No, it's fine. None of the pitchers have any options anyway. So, and everybody, we got the Selman's rested, Familia's rested, Lugo. There's guys there who can give us length. All right, let's roll.
All right. The Mets lose 7-1. 7-1. Robbie Ray was the winner. 4 3, 7 innings, no runs, 4 hits. Now let's see what happened. Escobar hit a home run for the Diamondbacks. Lowry did connect for the Mets.
5 unearned runs.
So the errors. McNeil and Alonso both with errors. 5 unearned runs. Wow, that is something you don't see very often. Gesellman continuing his nightmare season. 2 earned in 2 innings of pitch. An 11.77 ERA.
All right, well, if we can win this rubber game. All right, so we're getting Cespedes back. So we'll briefly celebrate that, but we'll recognize that I don't think the game has high hopes for Yoenis Cespedes as much as Mets fans do. So we're going to send Parker down. And we're going to activate Mr. Cespedes.
Wait, what?
Fine.
Parker? Can't go down?
He's waived and designated for assignment.
All right.
He's 31 years old. He's been around. He doesn't have any options. So.
All right. See you later. Yep. Come on, Yoenis.
All right. Let's. So Nimmo still got a little time.
Oh, sorry.
You're fine. There was no one else. I don't think that significant on that list other than Nimmo. Oh, Guillorme got hurt down there. Or is that somebody else?
Nope,
No.
that's Luis Guillorme.
All right, well,
He
that's
is
good news.
out for 6 weeks.
That's good. Yeah. Strained the quad hopping on the bus to Syracuse. Um, well, it's good news for Jimenez. He's not going anywhere. All right, let's jump into our lineups and figure out where we're going to put Mr. Cespedes.
Oh, hold on. There we go.
All right, against a righty, he is going to go in for Mr. Davis in left field. And I'm going to leave him at 7 in the lineup because, like I said, the game doesn't love him. JD's 299, 333 on base. Lowry's doing okay so far, though, right?
Yeah.
Lowry's hitting 389 with a couple of homers. So
Yep. It's early, and he's barely played, but when
yeah,
he's played well.
flip Lowry and Rosario in the lineup. What's Conforto doing this year? He's all right. 282, 9, and 29. He's fine. Yeah, sorry. So let's check the lefty lineup. Put Cespedes in for where Nunez is, and then just switch. We'll put him in left field. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, do it a little bit different than I. And then put JD in for Nunez. Yep. And so this is our lefty lineup. So put JD in the 2-hole. Yeah, that's fine. So Cespedes, I don't feel bad about Cespedes being our 7-hitter. But in some of the stuff I've run with the game so far this year, they don't really love Cespedes too much, nor should they. I mean, he's missed a lot of time, and Lord knows he's probably going to get hurt. Can we click on Cespedes real quick?
Yes,
Just
we can.
Take a peek at his. So he's got some not great gap power. He's got some good home run power. We'll take a 60 in the outfield, limited range, out the arm.
Excellent base runner.
Excellent base runner, and he's fragile. So we got 2 guys in the lineup who are fragile. That's exciting. Sounds about right.
Ready to play the game, Gus?
Yeah. So let's try to end the night on a good note.
Let's do it.
It's just
Mad Bum. We're facing Mad Bum, who's having a great start. Well, no, sorry, a good start of the season. 3-1, an ERA of 4, but a WHIP at 119.
First, I'm going to apologize to everybody watching that we're going to give you 2 Steven Matz starts.
Well, it happens, right? Quirk of the schedule.
So Mcneil, Davis, Alonso, Ramos, flip Nunez and Rosario in the order. There we go. Nunez 7 for 20. He's like, play me already, you dummy. Yeah, good to go.
All right, let's play this game. Let's win it.
Tired of seeing all these cold starting pitchers.
Mad Bum versus Mcneil. Leading off here in Arizona, the Mets trying to end the 6-game road trip by winning a series.
26 and 16. The D-backs 28 and 13. The roof is closed and the pool is open.
Diamondbacks are very good. Mcneil leads off with a lazy fly ball to left. That's 1 out. J.D. Davis in the 2-hole, hitting 289, 4 home runs, 16 RBIs. He hits it to left center. That is very well hit, and that's a home run. You said playing in Arizona, the ball flies out of there. J.D. Davis, the number 2 hole, gets the Mets up 1-0.
In the games that we've played tonight, my 2-hole hitters are 5 for 5 with 2 home runs so far.
That's impressive. Here's Alonso. 3-0 count to Alonso. Does he have the green light, Gus? Doesn't matter. He walks. He's at first for Ramos. 2-2 count to Ramos, and the ball gets by the catcher. Wild pitch. Full count to Ramos. Alonso at second.
Ramos can't hit with a double play.
Here's the pitch. That is a flare, pop up, and will be caught by the first baseman. 1 out, a very poor out. 2 away for Conforto.
Remember Michael Conforto's rookie year where they had him face Madison Bumgarner, turned him inside out, and basically ruined the rest of the season for Conforto. They sent him back to the minors. So some quality history between these two guys.
2-2 count, and he strikes him out.
Still has his number.
So it's 1-0 Mets. They get a nice little jump start at least. And here's Mats, who is known for a lot of things. The number one thing is for driving his manager Gus Ramsey crazy.
Yeah, with leadoff walks.
Here's the 1-2 pitch to lead off the game. And that is well struck to left field and a diving play by Cespedes. Cespedes, are you kidding me? Makes a diving catch. Now, the question is, did he really have to dive, Gus, or did he just dive because he had nothing left?
Hey, he dove and didn't get hurt.
He dove, didn't get hurt, and he made the play.
Didn't get attacked by a boar. He didn't step into his ditches. That's a miracle right there.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. All right. 1 out. 1-1 pitch. And, of course, they're attacking Cespedes in left field. He catches the ball for the second.
Ball will find you. Gary
it's like
Cohn,
picking on a cornerback, a rookie who just came in for an injured cornerback.
Gary Cohn would be cackling right now.
1-2 pitch for Mats, and that's hit to right field. Hit well, and that's a home run.
I say we can't actually have a 1-2-3 inning in the first, can we, for Steven Matz? I mean, how many first inning home runs did Steven Matz give up in reality last year? Probably 6.
All of them. That's what it felt like.
So this is not surprising at all.
1-1 tie ball game.
I'll be happy here.
Couple of solo shots. There's a base hit straight to center field. Man on first with 2 outs for Calhoun. 0-2 pitch to the lefty. He grounds down to Alonso, picks it up. And it's 1-1 after 1. All right, here's Cespedes' first at-bat of the season, Gus.
I kind of want to go pitch by pitch on his first at-bat.
All right, let's do it. Swinging away or taking a pitch?
No, we're swinging.
Called strike 1. There's a ball, 1-1 to Cespedes with his bright yellow sleeve. 2-1. 2-2. Cespedes works to a full count in his first at-bat of the season.
Hasn't swung the bat yet.
Full count, and he strikes out swinging.
All right. Saw a lot of pitches, though.
He did.
He's banking those. He's going to carry that with him to his next at-bat.
Here's Nunez swinging on the 1-0 pitch. And that is a fly ball that will be caught by the shortstop in shallow left. 2 outs for Rosario, hoping he can at least get the pitcher up. 1-0 count to Rosario, whose early season struggles are just impossible to believe, and he continues them as he grounds out to short. 1-1, headed to the bottom of the second. Here's Peralta.
Let's look at this this D-backs lineup with 4 straight lefties in there against a left-handed pitcher, and 3 switch hitters in the lineup, and then Mad Bum, who's a great hitter. So this is a really kind of interesting lineup that D-backs run out there.
Interested about the analytics behind that. Here's Mats, who will walk the leadoff hitter. No, he will not. He will give up a single to the leadoff hitter. Man on first, nobody out.
Hold the runner and double play depth.
And double play depth. Holding the runner. Here's the pitch. 1-1 to Vogt. And he grounds in right to the second baseman, and they get the double play. Nicely done, Mr. Ramsey.
Baseball 101 there.
2 outs, nobody on for Thomas. 2-0 count to him. Hitters count. That is a fly ball to in foul territory, which will be caught. Three outs. 1-1 heading to the top of the third. Matt's at the plate.
Swinging away. He's 2 for 10 on the year.
2-2 count to Matz, and he will hit a ground ball. The shortstop charges in and gets it. 1 away. Here's Mcneil. The lefty steps in against Bumgarner. 2-0 count. And he hits it. That'll be a base hit. He's on with 1 away. Doing anything here?
Swinging away.
J.D. Davis swings away. He swings at the first pitch, and that is looped into left field. That's a base hit.
6 for 6 for my 2-hole hitter.
The 2-hole is unstoppable.
And this is where we need Pete.
Pete Alonso. The camera's on Gus Ramsey saying, "Come on, Pete. Come on, Pete. Come on, Pete." Full count to Alonso. He connects, and he hits it down the line. That should score a run. That will score a run. That's a RBI double. Here comes another run, and then 2 runs will score. A 2 RBI double for Alonso. A big hit for the Polar Bear who needed it.
Yes, he did. I mean, he's got 32 RBI now. He had like 25 by the end of late April, so he'd been in an RBI drought.
Alonso is very happy out on second base, and there's still only 1 away. The Buffalo at the plate. 1-2 count to Wilson Ramos, and he drives it into left field. Pops it into left field. It's caught by the shortstop. 2 away. And here's Conforto.
In the beginning of the year, this is where we were getting those 2-out hits, tacking on runs.
Conforto strikes out. That's 2 strikeouts against Bumgarner, who, as Gus mentioned, a lot of history there. All right, so here we go. 3-1 Mets. Mets, who has thrown 26 pitches so far, will start with Bumgarner. And, of course, he goes full count to Bumgarner and walks him.
He is going to be on a short leash.
Here's Valera. What are we doing with the infield? Anything here?
Double play depth.
Infield to double play depth. 1-2 pitch to the leadoff hitter. That's strike 3. 1 away for Walker.
Double play depth.
Walker grounds to short, and there's your double play. Nice call, Mr. Ramsey. 3-1 Mets after 3. Cespedes, his second at bat. You want to go pitch by pitch again?
Sure.
All right. He takes ball 1. Called strike 1. 1-1 pitch, foul ball. 1-2 count. And that is strike 3. Strikeout swinging. Cespedes 0 for 2 for the day. Here's Nunez. 1-2 pitch to him. That is a fly ball out to shallow right field. 2 outs. And Rosario, once again, hoping he can at least get the pitcher up. 2-2 count to Rosario, and he just is impossibly bad so far offensively this year. No other options for the Mets, though. Bottom 4, here's Marte. Marte had the solo home run to start the Diamondbacks scoring. He's first pitch swinging. That's a ground ball to short. Rosario picks it up, makes the play to first, 1 away. Escobar, 0-2 count. He strikes out swinging. And here's Calhoun. Hard shift right is on, Gus. Do you want that on?
Yeah, that's fine.
2-1 count. And that is a fly ball to right field. And Matz, he actually heard Gus say it out loud that he was on a short leash, goes 1-2-3. The Mets are putting Matz in a position to get a victory if he can do something. He leads off the 5th. I presume he's hitting.
Yeah, we got Mad Bum up to 68 pitches already. I like that.
2-2 to Matz. He strikes out. Mcneil at the plate. 2-0 count to Mcneil, and he hits it to third base. That's a line out. 2 outs. J.D. Davis, 2 for 2 today with a home run. He swings at the first pitch that he sees, and he hits it well. Could it be? That is his second home run of the day. J.D. Davis, 3 for 3, 2 home runs, 2 RBIs. It's 4-1 Mets.
425 feet off of that.
What a shot. J.D. Davis, very happy to be playing and showing it. A 2-out home run. Here's Pete Alonso. 1-2 pitch, and he hits a base hit. So Alonso heating up. That's his second hit of the day.
So I looked it up. We're not there yet. Ramos is up.
Ramos is up.
Yep. Swing away.
1-2 count to the Buffalo. He strikes out. 4-1 Mets heading to the bottom of the fifth. To say this is an important inning for Mets is not an understatement. This is a very important inning for Mets.
Well, he's got 3 lefties in the pitcher. So, I'm honestly tempted. Can we at least look at the bullpen? I want to see who's rested.
Absolutely.
Because I might.
Only 48 pitches for Mets.
Yeah. Okay. We're going to go ahead, but Lugo is going to be my first guy up today, and I'm going to try to get 2 innings out of him if I have to.
All right, Matt's on the mound. Peralta at the plate. First pitch swinging. It's a bunt attempt, and it's a pop out.
I'll take it.
First pitch bunt. Out. All right, here is Vogt. Vogt.
Stephen Vogt.
And that is a fly ball to right field. Matz has really settled in nicely, Gus. Really settled in nicely. He was concerned. He hears the rumors. What's that?
You never feel comfortable with him. It always feels like the roof's going to cave in when he's pitching.
There's a 2-1 pitch. That's a base hit. So that will get the pitcher spot up, I believe. Yes, it does.
And they're going to pinch hit.
Yep, LaCastro is in.
All right, we got Mad Bum out of there in 5 innings. I like it.
LaCastro is up. First pitch swinging. That is a high fly ball to right field. But that will be caught for the 3rd out. So Matz goes 5 so far. 5 innings, 4 hits, 1 run. The new pitcher is Yohan Lopez.
Conforto thrilled that Bumgarner is not in the game. I looked it up, and in his career, he's 0 for 9 with 6 strikeouts against Bumgarner, not including the 0 for 2 strikeouts tonight. So,
oh man,
he is thrilled to see Mr. Lopez.
Wow. Although it does not appear like there will be that much of a difference. 0-2 pitch. Oh, no, he did not strike out. He will ground out to the pitcher. 1 away.
All right. Is this where Mr. Cespedes gets off the schneid?
We're not going pitch by pitch for the full count to Cespedes. He strikes out. Is that his 3rd strikeout of the game?
I think that's a hat trick. He used up all his energy on the diving catch in the first inning. There's nothing left to swing the bat.
Here's Nunez with nobody on and 2 away. He gets a base hit.
All right.
He's happy to be playing.
He's one of those professional hitter kind of guys.
And here is the ice cold Rosario.
Can't even warm up in Phoenix. That's
he strikes out. He just cannot do anything at the plate, Gus. And he knows he's not going anywhere. Are there rumors that he's not working as hard as he could? Rumblings. How could Rosario be hitting 163, Gus? All right, so Matz is on the mound to start the 6th.
Yeah.
Only 55 pitches.
Yeah. I'm just looking at that defense. It's not a great defense out there, but it is what it is. Okay, let's go.
Full count to Valera, and he rips a base hit to lead off. Lead-off single.
Please go to the bullpen and start warming up Mr. Lugo. I am not going to mess around with this one.
Wow, some murmurs in the crowd with Lugo warming up in the 6th inning.
Hold the runner.
Double play depth?
Sure.
0-1 count. That is a fly ball to center, and a diving catch is made. So Conforto, not known for his defense in center, but he makes the play 1 away. Here's Marte.
Hold the runner.
2-1 count to Marte. Dangerous. Marte hits it well to left field, but that will be caught. 2 away. Escobar at the plate.
Yep.
2 outs. Man on first. 0-1 count. And that is ripped down the left field line for a base hit. Throw comes in quickly to third. First and second, 2 away. Tying run at the plate in the form of Calhoun, who is cold.
Lefty on lefty, and he's cold. I gotta give Matz a batter here. Yep, let's pitch away.
Full count. And that is hit to left field, and the play will be made. And Steven Matz once again gets out of the inning. 6 innings, only 1 earned run through 6 for Matz. The Mets are up 4-1 in the 7th. They're starting to count outs in the Mets dugout.
Let's sit Lugo down because we got all those lefties coming up next inning. So we're going to leave Matz in there for a little bit anyway, and we'll let Matz hit away here.
Any thought of warming up Wilson?
No, because I'll let Matz face all those lefties.
Okay. Matz was looking behind him, but he knows he's at the plate, so he's hacking on a 1-0 pitch. He drives it right to the second baseman. There's a ground out. 1 away. Here's Mcneil facing Lopez. Lopez remaining in the game. 1-0 count to him. Mcneil hits it. High fly ball to shallow left, and there's 2 away. And here's the red-hot J.D. Davis, 3 for 3 with 2 home runs today. He gets to a full count, and he is hit. And he glares at Lopez. Lopez out of the game, Rondon in the game. Davis jabbering with Walker, too, at first base. Here's Alonso. It'd be nice to see him club one over the wall. Here's the pitch. First pitch swinging. That's a ground ball down to third base. The play is made over to first. 3 outs. All right, bottom 7. Matz still in the game. 75 pitches. He's got more than enough to get through this inning. You got Peralta, Vogt, and Thomas. 3 lefties.
Go ahead and pitch away.
2-2 count. And that is a swinging strikeout. That's Matz's 3rd strikeout of the day. Here's Vogt. 1-1 count to Vogt. And he hits a base hit in center field. He's on with 1 out.
We're going to get Lugo back up.
Here's Thomas.
Double play depth. Yep. And hold the runner, and we're good to go.
That is looped to shortstop. Rosario makes the play. 2 outs. Matheson is the pinch hitter.
Not familiar with Wyatt Matheson and his work. We'll pitch away.
Matz remaining in the game. 0-1 count to Matheson. Matheson hits a pop fly to center field. That will be the end of the inning. Steven Matz, 7 strong. Any thoughts of bringing him out there for the 8th, Gus?
Having some thoughts at this moment, yeah. Just saying.
Here's Ramos with a 1-0 pitch. He hits a high fly ball to right field. That'll be caught by the right fielder. 1 away. Want to get anybody stirring in the bullpen, or is Lugo your guy?
Lugo's my guy.
All right. Here's Conforto. 2-2 count to him. His struggles do not continue with a well-hit ball to left field. That's going to be extra bases or a home run, Gus.
Everybody in the pool.
Home run Conforto. Well struck. 437 feet. 5-1 Mets. It's in their hands now, Gus.
Indeed, indeed.
Here's Cespedes, who's 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. 0-1 count to him. This will not be a strikeout. That is a slow dribbler out on the third base side. He beats it out for an infield single. There's his first hit of the season as a...
Encouraging to see the wheels from Mr. Cespedes.
That's right. Not known for great speed, but he gets it done. Here's Nunez. One on, one out. 0-2 count to Nunez, and he strikes out looking. Ugly at bat for Nunez. And here's Rosario, who just can't do anything offensively. 1-0 count to him, and can you believe it? Gus, a base hit. A single for Rosario. Big spot here.
Yeah, I'm going to go for the kill. So let's go to the bench and go to Robbie Cano.
Matz gets high fives all around in the dugout. Superb effort by Matz, who knew coming into the game that he was on manager Gus Ramsey's list.
Yeah. He said he needed a good one, or David Peterson was going to get a look.
All right, so here's Cano with 2 on and 2 outs. Gus going for the kill. Cano wasting no time, swinging on the first pitch. That will be a fly ball to center field, and that is it. So bottom of the 8th, Lugo is in the game for the Mets.
Yeah, straight up is fine. Cano won't stay in the game. JD's a stiff at third, but I can't take him out of the game. We'll just roll with it. Okay, Lugo, here we go. Top of the order.
Top of the order, Valera at the plate. Full count to lead it off. And there he fights it off. That's a ground ball to Rosario, 1 away. Here's Walker. The weak shift left is on. Gus, not sure.
Good. That's fine. He's a pull hitter. It's fine.
All right. 3-1 count. And that is hit well. That's going to get all the way to the wall in center field. That's a 1-out double. And the Diamondbacks have a man on.
Get Justin Wilson up. Just because they got these lefties coming.
Justin Wilson is now warming in the bullpen. Lugo pitches to Marte.
Yep.
1-1 count. Marte connects. That's a fly ball to center field. That will be caught. The runner will advance to third. So you have a man on third with 2 outs and Escobar at the plate. 0-2 count, strikes him out. Great result of an inning for Lugo. The Mets are up 5-1 heading to the top of the 9th.
Top of the order.
Mcneil at the plate. 0-2 count. He does not strike out. He gets a base hit. That's a leadoff hit for Mcneil. Here's J.D. Davis, red hot. 3 for 3. 2 home runs today.
A little mad after getting drilled last time up.
And hit by pitch. And now he walks. A perfect day at the plate for Davis. Here's Alonso. 2 on. Nobody out. A new pitcher in the game. Junior Guerra.
He's 2 for 3 with 2 ribbies. You can go from having a nice day to having a huge day.
Full count. That is a strikeout. Strikes out looking 1 away for Ramos. 1-2 count to the Buffalo. And that is a short pop out to second. 2 away for Conforto, who has that home run today. He's swinging away. Full count to Conforto. And he walks. Bases loaded for Cespedes.
Everything you'd want right here.
2-2 count.
That's the new pitcher.
And Cespedes gets a ground ball to the right side. That will be out number 3. The Mets are up 5-1 heading to the 9th. Lugo still on the mound. 18 pitches in.
I'm going to go to the pen here.
We got 5 straight lefties lined up, and we're going to Wilson, right?
He was warming up.
Yep, yes. He's ready.
Okay, so put him in and get Diaz up just in case.
All right, here we go. Bottom 9, Mets up by 4. Calhoun, Peralta, and Vogt. Here's Calhoun. There's a hard shift right on defense, Gus.
Yeah, he's extreme pull, so that's good.
Okay, 3-1 count. Wilson loses him to start. A leadoff walk for Justin Wilson. The last thing you want to see. Here's Peralta. You going double play depth or straight up?
Double play depth.
0-1 count to him. That is grounded to third. Over to second for one. They'll get to first for two. Double play. I think that was big. Gus, what do you think?
It's really, I'm not worried yet, but it calms the nerves, that's for sure.
Here's Vogt. He's swinging at the first pitch from Wilson. That is grounded to Alonso. The Mets win. The Mets win the game. The Mets win the series. Boy, we needed that, Gus. Every way. Mets needed it. The Mets needed it. They get a big series against a good team.
Yep.
I like it. J.D. Davis, the hero. 2 home runs.
He's going to see a lot of playing time with Nimmo out, and I don't think Cespedes we can run out there every day.
Yeah.
We probably can't run Cano out there every day. So Davis, being an outfielder, infielder, gives us some flexibility for sure. Even Nunez is still hitting 333 there. So, but yeah, Matz, that was huge, because if we can get him going, and now if we got DeGrom, Syndergaard, Matz doing well, you take what you get from Stroman and Porcello, you start to feel better about things, especially the lone lefty in our lineup, in our pitching rotation. That's very helpful.
All right, so Nemo has had a setback in his recovery. He'll be another 2 weeks before he can play again.
Okay, well.
So no game today. So here's where we'll end it.
Yep.
This week, where we are headed to a important homestand. So next week, when we rejoin you, we'll probably blast through. We'll get you almost to Memorial Day, I guess.
I think we'll get through those 9. So the week after that, we've got Phillies and Dodgers.
Yeah.
As a standalone entity.
Yep.
Yep.
So as we head off into the sunset tonight, we are 3 games behind the Phillies. We are 2.5 up on the Braves in the wild card, and plenty, 6.5 ahead of not being in the playoffs. So again, all things considered, you tell me that the Mets are 27-16 on May 15th, Gus Ramsey. I'm taking that every day of the week, right?
Yeah, I feel like we righted the ship a little bit here tonight. Still had some bumpy seas there in the beginning, obviously, but come here and win the 2 out of 3 in Arizona. It's a little bounce back by the offense. Alonso with a big hit, Conforto with a homer, J.D. Davis sticking him in there. Maybe should have been doing that sooner, but we got him going now, and getting Cespedes in the lineup at least lengthens the lineup. Sooner or later, Rosario is gonna get some hits. Maybe I'll start platooning, play Jimenez against the righties and Rosario against the lefties for a little while.
Well, the chat mentions that Cespedes is much better for them, generally speaking, against lefties. So maybe you work that into the plans too.
Yeah, I don't know that there's anybody I'm dying to put in there against righties other than, if it's Doug Mcneil in the outfield and Cano at second and maybe JD at third or something. But I think if you look at Cespedes' splits, he's actually usually better against righties than he is against lefties, or at least I know he is in MLB The Show. I'm not sure how Out of the Park has it, but I also know that you play him 2 or 3 days in a row, he's probably going to get injured. So power.
He's got significantly better power against lefties.
Yep, he does. Well, yeah.
But that's really the only dramatic improvement. In fact, he strikes out even more against lefties than he does against righties. So.
Yeah, like I said, it's not like I've got this great guy sitting on the bench who should be playing against. I mean, I could put Dom out there every once in a while. But again, it's good just to have a guy who lengthens the lineup a little bit. I feel better about playing him than I do Jake Marisnick or Jared Parker. So,
all right. Well, Gus Ramsey, thank you as always for your fantastic stewardship of our beloved Mets. You are definitely their best chance at success. So I'm glad that we're doing this. Good luck to your Broncos and the rest of your draft. And Thank you, everybody, for joining us. This has been an amazing week for Out of the Park Baseball with the MLB Dream Bracket. I'm sure a lot of you that are watching us tonight have been partaking in that. That's been incredible. That will kick off again next Thursday and Friday on MLB Network's Twitch channel. Thank you for supporting us there. Thank you for supporting us in the way that you do Out of the Park Baseball 21 and letting us do this for a living. We appreciate it. This is the best community in video games, and I say it every day because it's true. We got a couple of shows for you this weekend. Tomorrow we've got Science Saturday with Alex, the tutorials, which are a huge hit. So tune in for that. That's at 3 p.m. Eastern. And then Sunday night we'll be doing our Perfect Team weekly prep, and that's with me, and we'll be ripping 25 packs and doing some Perfect Team giveaways, some Perfect Point giveaways. So lots of fun going on this weekend, and then of course we head into next week, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday for the baseball, and Wednesday for the hockey. So that we never stop. We never stop at Out of the Park Developments, and we don't stop because you guys keep supporting us. So thank you very much. Again, thank you, Gus. Have a great week. And what do you say we do this again next Friday?
You got it.
Love it. Thanks, everybody. Have a fantastic weekend, and we'll talk to you real soon. Thanks.